Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us again for this week's SJ Games Live. We have a very exciting guest today who is Steve Jackson back with us to do the Triplanetary unboxing. Before we get right into it, though, I want to let you guys all know that we are doing a contest for a signed copy of Car Wars Classic. So while we are here showing some of our favorite games from our past, we'd like you to go ahead and share your favorite games from your past. We will select somebody at random to win the signed copy. So you can go ahead and start posting that on Facebook right now. And in about 24 hours-ish, Hunter will be selecting our winner. So that all done, let's get right into our Triplanetary unboxing. Steve, can you share us a little bit about why Triplanetary? What is your history with this game?
Well, this is a game that I have been playing since I was in college. It really is a classic now. It was originally published in, I believe, '73, and this one that we have here is the 1981 edition, which is a brand new one, still in the shrink wrap. So it's been hiding in there for more than 30 years, waiting for today.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, so we're going to switch over to the unboxing camera to give you guys a good view and go ahead and start taking off the shrink wrap.
Okay. Now, see, this was back in the old days, so there's nothing on the back of the box because that would cost money to print on the back of the box. Now, let's see if we can, there's a place to start. See that old shrink wrap?
Yeah.
Breaking as much as it is tearing.
So this is from the 1981 printing, is that correct?
Yes. Do you want to hand me the box of the original printing? That's even more of a...
Yeah. Let's show that.
We'll get the shrink wrap off and then we'll switch here. This is the box to the original printing. It looks like a shipping carton because it is. See, it's still got the GDW return address on the side.
Wow.
But this was the same box that it showed up in stores in, complete with the crush test label. But you save a lot of money when you're back in 1973 and you're doing something like this. So this was great. It gave retailers something to worry about. How were they going to put this weird shape on the shelf? But it also attracted attention. At the time, people were like, oh, have you seen that game in the long box? And the game in the long box turned out to be very good.
Fantastic. Here, I'll take that away.
Okay. Oh, wait, hand that back a second. I'm having a thought.
Yeah.
See, the tagline that they used for it here is the game of interplanetary warfare. We're still going back and forth on what tagline we want to use for our new edition.
Ooh.
I guess in this talk I haven't introduced the fact that we are doing a new edition of this game. It'll be a Kickstarter and will launch on November 20th. But in the process of making ready for that, I found an unopened copy of Triplanetary last edition on Amazon, and I thought I would have to get it. So let's see what we've got here. The top comes off. And we have a die. Dice are good. The game uses 1 6-sided die for its randomizing. We have a grease pencil. I'll get back to the grease pencil in a moment. Can you see the grease pencil? No, it looks like a grease pencil. There we go. We have the counters, and look, the counters are not only not punched, but they haven't broken loose. That's
pretty
cool.
Good. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool.
The last time I've seen a Triplanetary counter set intact was at least 20 years ago.
That's pretty cool.
And the rules. No page numbers on the rules, but I think it was 12 pages. And on the back is the spare parts price. No, that's not the spare parts price list. Is that over here? Or was that in something that I remember from another set? No, I'm thinking of something that I saw from one of my old playtest sets. Spare parts price list with laughable prices like another copy of the counters for $1 and so on and so on. Those were the days. Now we open up, oh, yeah, that's just the bounce back card, nothing exciting there. Now we get to the map. The map represented the solar system. Let's hope that in 30 years in the box it hasn't cracked, because that would be sad.
Looks good.
It does look good.
It's got a little bit in the creases, but not bad for...
But the gimmick here with Triplanetary, it was a crayon game, except it was not crayon rails or anything like that. It was crayons in space. So each turn you would draw an arrow to determine your vector. And I guess I'm going to have to script a video and do a video explanation of how to play the game when we do our new ones. But essentially it's inertial vector movement. So if that was your movement last time, 2 hexes, then the next time you would coast 2 hexes to there, plus a change of 1 hex in any direction you wanted. So you could slow down by ending up there, you could speed up by ending up there, you could change your course if you wanted to go back to Terra. Does Terra even show on here? There you can see.
Yep.
And of course it's not a one-use only map, it's erasable, and I bet we don't have a tissue handy. Pretend I just erased that mark and it totally went away. Y'all got that pretense in your head? Okay. Do we have any questions from the studio audience, that being you guys?
Don't think that we've got any questions right now. Today's mostly just we're focusing on talking about the Triplanetary Kickstarter. We just want to make sure everyone knows that we are launching this November 20th is the current plan, and
Yes.
we're currently on track for that. We're excited to get to bring this some new. Can you tell us actually a little bit about?
I will do that.
The
I forgot
difference.
to introduce this last component. This was just an extra record sheet, one-sided only, but very useful. So let's talk about our edition. The map will be almost the same, except bigger hexes, so it will take up more space. And we want it to go a little bit farther out in both directions so you don't go off the map quite so soon. One of the, I have a whole list. I'm going to have to publish this list of things that I'm aware of in Triplanetary. I am aware that space is not white. I am aware that you cannot fall off the edge of space. I am aware that if this is 1 astronomical unit, this is more than about 3 astronomical units out to Jupiter. It doesn't matter. It's a game. It's a very fun game. It's one of my favorite games ever, and that's why I'm republishing it. So our map will be a little bit bigger. That lets us make our counters a little bit bigger and have a few more colors for counters, because one of the most fun scenarios in the game is no combat at all, just racing between the planets. And that works well with 8 or more players. So you kind of need more than 4 colors if you're going to do it right. The rule book will be a little bit bigger because we have included all of these scenarios from each edition of Triplanetary to date, plus some more, and a campaign game that combines elements of the scenarios and is kind of based on something that I did when I was in school many, many years ago that had, I can't remember how many players, but at least a half dozen and some more that dropped in and out. And we made up lots of different colors of counters and